Cadets, great to have you here with us, looking so sharp. Jeremy, we're all delighted to be here to spend the last few minutes of this rank with you as we now promote you to become the first and the newest Lieutenant Colonel in NATO and I think the Space Agency as well. All right, you're a little bit tall for the two of us, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can do that. Have you done this before, Catherine? No? All right, well.
She's clever.
Yeah? She picks it up. Nicely done. We're just
but first of all, thanks very much. I owe all of you a great deal of respect and appreciation for what you're doing for me today. So in 2009, I was selected as an astronaut. Very cool, amazing day for me. I didn't start like this. The Air Cadets built me, and the Canadian military, the RCAF, the CF built me into the person I am today. And that means a lot to me. It means a great deal to be standing here today, being promoted in front of that military family. I just want to say I'm very, very appreciative of this, and it means a great deal to me to remain a member of the Canadian Forces as I move forward on this really amazing adventure.
We have put an extraordinary Canadian, now Lieutenant Colonel, into this family of astronauts to represent us in space and to lead us on where human race, mankind, needs to go, and that is into orbit. I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Canadian Space Agency for what you do. Thank you, the Hansen family, for what you bring to Canada.
Say no if you can't see it. You ready? No. Perfect. I spent a lot of time in Encyclopedia A. You guys know what encyclopedias are? They're before the internet. We used to have books with information in them. And in Encyclopedia A was all airplane stuff. And I walked outside my farmhouse, I looked up into the night sky, and I realized that people stood right there on the moon and came back, like right where I was looking. And that really inspired me and really opened up my mind to what was possible. And so I started telling people I wanted to fly fighters, I wanted to be a pilot, I wanted to go to space. I was reading books about that, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. And my dad heard about the Air Cadet program. He said, Jeremy, I know you want to fly, and you can join when you're 12, and they're going to let you fly gliders. It taught me to believe in myself. Here were all these people telling me, Jeremy, you can do it. You know, if you want to fly, here's what you got to do. You got to do these things. And they were telling me I could do it, and so I did it. They taught me to believe in myself, and that's a really important lesson. And you need to remember that. It's not always easy to believe in yourself. It's not always easy to believe that you can do it, but you can. And the most important aspect, those times when you're having trouble believing in yourself, is to tell other people. And other people will help you. And listen to them. People will tell you the honest truth about yourself, and they'll make you realize you can do things.
My question is, what do you think about space exploration?
I think it's cool. You see, we're kind of at, the pendulum has swung the other way, where we're not flying very many humans in space right now. It's very expensive still to get to space. But we've now figured out enough, we know enough, we have new technologies that we see how we're going to do it better in the future. And I can guarantee you one thing, in your career time frames, humans are going to walk on Mars. I don't know if I'll make it, I'm probably a little too old, but you guys aren't. It's going to happen in your career time frame for sure. And so if you have a little explorer in you, like I do in me, and that interests you, you're going to have huge opportunities in space, whether you want to actually go and explore yourself, or you want to be part of the team that helps us do it. When it's one of the things I want to talk to you today about, when you set a goal, which I want you to do, and I want you to set important goals, big goals, whatever you want to achieve in life. Set goals, but you're going to draw a straight line from where you are to that goal. That's what we all do. But you're not going to take a straight line. You're going to take little deviations off that line, and you never know how you're going to get there. You don't know. Maybe you're going to be headed to that goal, and you're going to find a better goal, and end up somewhere else that leads to a more fulfilling life. You just never know. You guys are on a great path. You've taken a really important first step. It's not easy to do what you've done. You've made a commitment to the Air Cadet program. It demands a lot from you, and you've taken that on. You can be really proud of that. And you may not, I'm sure you know it a little bit now. You're like, yeah, it's a good program. I'm getting lots of good stuff, and I'm learning. But man, it's nothing compared to when you look back from where I am now, what you've done here. You're going to say, wow, Air Cadets did a tremendous amount for me, and really made a contribution to my life. So you're going to see that someday.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.